Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, we'll be testing the 4G speeds in Hyderabad. Airtel just recently launched 4G services in Hyderabad, so we're going to test them out in my office. This is in Himayatnagar location, and we're going to test it with a bunch of devices like mid-range devices, and even with the budget-oriented handsets that support 4G services. So let's test this out. So first, let's test this with the OnePlus One. And right away let me show you. As you can see, it shows LTE, that is 4G, and we are on Airtel. It's very simple. You just got to go to more in cellular networks. Make sure that the preferred network type is LTE, that is 4G. So let's just get out, and again, it's loading everything fast. As you can see, this is my Twitter feed. Everything is fast. Let's open up the web browser. Let's open Chrome web browser, and let's say we go to techspot. Again, as you can see, it's loaded it actually very fast, very quick. And in web browsing, again, it is very fast. I mean, as you can see, there's a redef and mobile. Let's force it to desktop. Again, as you can see how quickly it loaded, almost instantaneously. So web browsing is very good. Let's also check the speeds now. And again, do note that I'm in my office. This is in indoor conditions, but this is in Himayatnagar area in Hyderabad, and I'm still getting full signal even in my office. So let's run the speed test, and let's do the test. We'll also test it outdoors with some other devices, and as you can see, again around the 14ish mark. At night I'm getting slightly more speeds. It can touch 18ish, 18-20 MB. Yesterday once max I registered was 27 megabit. So as you can see, the speeds are fluctuating. Again, I would say it will differ from area to area. In Banjara Hills, I got a speed of about 26 megabits when I was testing. And here, as you can see, around 15.9 and 10.6 is the speed that we are getting. So pretty good. But again, I would say general performance is pretty good. Web pages, etc. load instantaneously, as you can see. Moving from OnePlus One, let's also try it on the high-end device by Samsung, that is the S6 Edge. So let's look at it, and as you can see, it's on 4G, and the web browsing is actually pretty fast. Let me actually first show you that, then I'll show you the speed test. And for example, let's go to this TechMeme, and again, as you can see, it loaded it very fast, and this is the full mobile version. And some local sites in India load even faster. For example, Redef, if we go, as you can see how fast it loads. So web browsing, etc. is actually pretty fast. And the overall experience was very good. Let's also do a speed test. And again, do note that this is in indoor conditions in my office. We'll also test it outdoors with some other devices. And let's test it. And as you can see, the connection is pretty good, and we're getting a download speeds of around 14 megabit. Yesterday night also I did this test. It touched about 17 megabytes. So it is fluctuating a bit, as you can see. But overall, I would say in terms of video streaming, I also streamed YouTube videos, etc. And it worked actually pretty well without any buffering issues or lagginess. So as you can see, downloads about 16 megs, and uploads around the 10ish mark we are getting on this S6 Edge. So let's get out, and let me also show you YouTube app. This is the YouTube app, and let's search for my own videos. And again, as you can see, loading pretty fast. And let's say if we open this S6 Edge unboxing video itself, let's go to full. Let me skip this ad. So just skip that ad, and as you can see, without any buffering, let's see if it's loading at 1080p. And as you can see, it's loading at 2K, not even 1080p, and no buffering or anything like that. And this was the experience, I would say. It was just launched today, that is So it works actually pretty well. I also had similar experience. This is the Note Edge, and again, as you can see, we have the 4G. Let me just move. I'm on Wi-Fi. Let's get out of Wi-Fi and latch on to 4G. As you can see, it's latched on to 4G, and again, the browsing experience very good. Twitter, etc. Everything loads very fast. It's like I'm on my home broadband connection. I would say that is the experience that we have. Again, as you can see, it loads everything pretty fast. In terms of web browsing also, it was very fast. Let me just open the web browser. Again, let's go to this TechMeme and we'll force it to the, let's go there. It's going to the mobile variant. Let's force it to the desktop view. And let's just go down here. As you can see, let's go down here and hit the full screen. Full site. Let's see. Right now, as you can see, it slowed down a bit. This is strange because it was working very well earlier. Maybe this site is having some issues. So let's try another site. Rediff generally, as their servers are in India, loads pretty fast. So let's see. And again, as you can see, it loaded actually very fast without any issues. Let's open one more story. And as you can see, that also loaded actually very quickly. Now let's actually test some other devices in outdoor conditions. Now we'll be testing again in outdoor conditions. I'm in the same location. This is outdoors, and we're going to use the Xiaomi Mi 4, and it's connected to my the Airtel 4G network. And again, let's fire up the web browser. Again, as you can see, let's go to Rediff. Again, as you can see, it's loading the web pages almost instantaneously, very quickly. Again, as you can see, it loaded it very quickly. Let's also do a speed test now and check. So let's run the speed test. Again, guys, I'm doing this outdoors, so there might be a little bit of noise, so just bear with me. And we'll do the speed test now. Again, this is on 4G, Airtel 4G in Hyderabad. This is Himayatnagar location. And let's see how. Again, as you can see, about 11 megabit download. So not much of a difference in indoor and outdoor conditions, I would say. In fact, in indoor with the S6 Edge, we got slightly higher speeds. We'll again check the speeds even with the S6 Edge. As you can see, the uploads are actually pretty low here. As you can see, download we got a speed of 11.16 megabit and uploads of 3.6. Let's quickly do the same test again on this S6 Edge. We'll do the same speed test, and this is the server. As you can see, the old results inside, we were getting a download of around 16 megabytes. So let's test now in outdoor conditions how this does. Again, the signal is full, and as you can see, in fact, the S6 Edge is doing a lot better here in outdoor conditions. It is touching 25 megabit. So this is interesting. I didn't expect that. And uploads are also pretty good, around 9 to 10 megabit. So definitely the S6 Edge did a lot better in outdoor. In indoor, it was maxing out at around 16 megabits, I would say. And here, as you can see, download we got 26 and upload 10 megabit. Let me change the SIM and let's also try it on this Lenovo A6000 Plus and see the results. Now we are using the Lenovo A6000 Plus, and as you can see, we are seeing the 4G signal. And again, let's do casual web browsing. And again, Rediff. As you can see, again, it's pretty quick in web browsing. No issues there. Let's try to go to another website. That's Ars Technica. This is Google again. As you can see, it loaded very quickly. Let's go to Ars Technica. Again, as you can see, it loaded it very quickly without any issues. So the browsing speed is actually very good. But let's also do a speed test on this Lenovo A6000 Plus. Again, we are in outdoor conditions. Let's do the test. and again it's on 4G. So let's see what are the speeds that we're gonna get. And again, this is going around the 16 megabit mark. Max it touched was about 16, you could say it's 15.9 or something. And let's see the uploads also. So in fact it did slightly better, yeah, but it's going down to about 9ish again, 8, 9. 16 was the peak, but it's again gone down, as you can see. And uploaded peak, the peak we saw was 11 megabit. So again we can conclude that the speed test is also pretty good on this Lenovo A6000 Plus. But the surprising thing was the S6 Edge. Indoors it was touching just about 16 megabit, but here in outdoor conditions it did touch 26. So let's again retest this OnePlus One. Again, as you can see, it's on the LTE, that is 4G. So let's again test it. As if you remember, we did the test in the indoors. This is my broadband connection, so don't worry, the 47 megabit. But this was the speeds that we were getting indoors, that is 15.94, that's 16 megabits, and upload 10. So let's do it here and let's see the results. And again here outdoor it is doing a little bit better, I would say. About 20 to 23 it's touching. Not as good as the S6 Edge. It touched what, 26 that we saw. So, but actually a huge improvement over indoors. And upload also about 11 to 12, yeah, about 11 and a half we can say. So definitely a improvement, I would say. So again, these were the speed tests for various handsets on Airtel 4G in Hyderabad. So I hope that you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.